Early this month, the news of Elon Musk buying a 9.2% stake in Twitter flooded the internet. Things happened in quick succession, and the tech billionaire was given an offer sitting at the Twitter board, which he politely declined. But as few would have expected, the world's richest man has now made an offer of buying 100% stake in Twitter for $43 billion. The offer comes with more questions than answers. The tech icon has already revealed that he has a plan B should the Twitter takeover fail. A quick look at the document that Musk filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission reveals that the tech guru made it clear that his price of $43 billion is the best and final. That cumulative price translates to around $54.20 per share. Musk believes that the price is higher and the shareholders will love it. He will not have to sell some Tesla stock in order for him to buy the communication platform, as he promised that he will be paying in cash. The Tesla founder would have to go back to his pocket, as his offer has been rejected by Saudi Prince Alawid bin Talal and his company Kingdom Holding that has a big stake in Twitter. The prince rejected Elon's offer in a tweet that reads, "I don't believe that the proposed offer by Elon Musk of $54.20 per share comes close to the intrinsic value of Twitter, given its growth prospects, being one of the largest and long-term shareholders of Twitter. I reject this offer." In his normal fashion, Elon Musk made a quick reply in a tweet that has more than meets the eye. The tech icon's response tweet says, "Interesting. Just two questions, if I may. How much of Twitter does the kingdom own, directly and indirectly? What are the kingdom's views on journalistic freedom of speech?" The Tesla founder's second question indirectly pokes holes into the murder case of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, who was assassinated by agents of the Saudi government at the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, Turkey. Khashoggi was killed as he was a big critic of the Saudi royal family and the Saudi government. Until his death, the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman labeled him as a traitor to the regime. On the 16th of November, Central Intelligence Agency members who internally analyzed multiple sources of intelligence concluded that Mohammed bin Salman ordered Khashoggi's assassination. The prince who has shot down Musk's offer is a cousin to the Crown Prince. Elon Musk seems to be having a better plan if the Twitter board rejects his offer of taking the giant social media platform private. The multi-talented CEO believes that his fate will not just end with the Twitter board of 11 members, led by Chairman Brett Taylor and by CEO Parag Agrawal. The tech guru is of a strong opinion that it is the shareholders who have the final say on the offer. He revealed this in a tweet that reads, "Absolutely, it would be utterly indefensible not to put this offer to a shareholder vote. They own the company, not the board of directors." In less than an hour after hinting on the shareholder vote, the Tesla CEO started an online poll in a tweet that reads, "Taking Twitter private at $54.20 should be up to the shareholders, not the board." So far, the poll is performing extremely well. More than 80% of the voters support Elon's idea of allowing the shareholders to make the final decision. It is just interesting how Musk is conducting an online poll about Twitter on Twitter. At the moment, the outcome of the poll indicates that Elon is winning big. This is a perfect example of being beaten in your own game. Twitter is losing on Twitter to Elon Musk. That was expected considering that Musk is more popular than Twitter in their own platform. Elon has close to 82 million followers, while Twitter has 61 million followers. Since numbers don't lie, you can expect the Tesla founder to win the poll. In fact, he has a track record of winning all polls that he conducts on Twitter. This Twitter poll will be no different. The Tesla CEO has also given a stern warning to the Twitter board if they dare reject this offer in a tweet that reads, "If the current Twitter board takes actions contrary to shareholder interests, they would be breaching their fiduciary duty. The liability they would thereby assume would be titanic in scale." Only time will tell whether the board will hearken to Elon's warning. You could probably be wondering why the wealthiest man on the planet would want to buy Twitter while he has an option of investing his money in his other companies such as Neuralink, The Boring Company, and the Hyperloop. I intentionally left out Tesla and SpaceX as the two are his major companies. Musk's quest for free speech is the motivating factor that is pushing him to buy Twitter. The vocal CEO believes that people should be given a platform where they can express themselves without censorship or restraint. The tech billionaire believes that Twitter is one such platform that can promote free speech. However, he also indicates in its current status, Twitter has failed in promoting free speech and is at the verge of collapsing. In that regard, the tech icon wants to buy Twitter so that he can reform it. As soon as he bought his first share of 9.2%, he started advocating for an edit button in Twitter. The Tesla CEO makes a great point by saying that Twitter is dying. It is a fact that most of the top Twitter accounts are very inactive in the platform. The king of Twitter gave some examples of celebrities who rarely tweet. He started with American singer Taylor Swift by making a tweet that reads, for example, @Taylor Swift hasn't posted anything in 3 months. He also immediately made a similar tweet about Canadian singer Justin Bieber that reads, and @Justin Bieber only posted once this entire year. Other notable personalities who rarely tweet are Barack Obama, Lady Gaga, and Rihanna. By the way, President Obama is the most famous person on Twitter with 131.5 million followers. I thought you should know. The Tesla founder is buying the social media platform so that he can revive and reform it. Musk has promised to execute a number of changes in Twitter. According to Musk, the restructuring of Twitter will only be successful if the company is taken private. He does not trust the current Twitter board, and he does not believe they will realize the change that he wants in the platform. The Tesla CEO has threatened to reconsider his investment in Twitter if his offer is rejected. In the beginning of the month, Elon Musk spent around $2.9 billion to buy a 9.2% stake in the communication platform. When Elon bought the stake in Twitter, the shares of Twitter increased by around 28%. It is expected that the Twitter share prices will fall when the tech icon decides to take his investment out of the social media platform. Musk may not just remove his investment from the communication platform, but he may also deactivate his Twitter account. Consequently, Twitter's popularity will reduce as most of his fans may consider leaving the platform. Just as it happened when Musk left Facebook, he may also proceed to delete all Twitter accounts belonging to his companies SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, The Boring Company, and the Hyperloop. The Tesla founder left Facebook in 2018 when he realized that the platform was involved in a data breach that helped rig the US election in 2018. By this time round, if Elon leaves Twitter, he will not have access to a popular social media platform that he can use to communicate to his fans. This may trigger the tech billionaire to come up with a social media platform that will give Twitter and Meta a run for their money. Elon being Elon, he has what it takes to start a successful social media site. He is a man with gold hands who literally transforms everything he touches, from space to electric cars. There is no doubt that he will succeed when he starts his own social media platform that will not only function on Earth but even on Mars. His tweets in late March give a hint that he may secretly be working on something big. His tweet reads, "Is a new platform needed?" We are keenly watching to see if Elon Musk will succeed in taking Twitter private. If he succeeds, he will not just be the rocket guy, EV guy, but he will also be the Twitter guy. If he fails to take it private, he may surprise us with an insane social media platform that will edge out Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok from the social media industry.